screen with you so you can see my sheet. So this is what I have. We need to know what month he had up on that screen and what year.
Okay, so yeah, actually, let me actually tell you right now because I have that up. So do June 2017.
Oops.
In fact, let me make this big. Could you make your Excel bigger? It's just a little small. Oh, okay. So he has slightly different numbers. Now that doesn't, here's the thing, I don't know that that's exactly right just because he could have just been showing an example, right?
Right. Right.
So for that first column where you have your mouse, the total he had 76.91, and then the column after he had 79.69, and then the change at the very bottom was negative 78. But again, that could be that he has different numbers. I don't know, but they were slightly different. Okay, now I do know
Okay.
that what he was using was some ifs from the
Right.
very beginning for both the sales month and the sales year to date. And then for the average unit price per year to date, whatever, he was using
Average.
average ifs. And you see, I got the average, except that I don't get the ifs. Like, I got the average if, and I can make it work. But when I put ifs is where I get totally lost. And I just don't think that I either watched the video enough or I gave it time to process.
Right.
I'm not getting it.
Okay. Is John sick tonight?
Yeah, he said that he had a stomach bug or something and that he wasn't
Okay.
going to be able to join.
And have we heard from Sebastian?
No, nothing from him.
Okay. So this is what I have. I did a sum ifs. So if you look at my formula, I rounded it just so it would round up.
Okay.
So my first one is invoice download. So I took sum ifs and I took AH 5 to AH. So let's go to AH column. So first I took the sales column, right?
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
remember, I want my sales by month, right?
right.
So
Okay.
that's my first one. And then I did a comma. And
Mm-hmm.
then my criterion range is AC, which is, let's go back. AC is going to be the representative group.
Okay, I got that much so far. Okay, keep going.
Okay. And then my criteria range, I want it to line up with B10.
So you want him to find the internet out of that
Right.
section.
Out of
Okay.
that section, right? So then there's my comma. So that's my first group of materials. My next one is, and then I took T5. So T happens to be the year.
Okay,
Okay.
I think this is where I started to get confused.
So then I need the year in there. And then so the year is the criterion range. And then I did C4. So that is right here, C4. So
Wait,
I want
where?
it to
Oh,
match right here in my drop down box.
okay. Okay.
Okay. And then I did my comma because it has to match all those things before it's going to give me a number, right?
Okay.
And then I want to go with R5, which R5 is going to be that month column, which is that number reference column for the months.
Okay.
And then if I go back, I want it to look at my criteria, which is going to be, so off to the side here, I hid column A, which is a number reference. and then I round it and I put a 0. So from, whoops, okay. So that's how I did mine. Whoops. So over here you can see, so if I unhide this column, column A has my VLOOKUP for my calendar. Because remember
Gotcha.
how
I
he
did.
said to, yeah.
Uh-huh. No, go ahead.
Because remember he said to equate the months to the numbers. So that's what I did.
Yes, I did find a formula. It wasn't a VLOOKUP. It was just a formula to convert it to a number. It was a different one that I looked up, and it's been working so far. So I got that part. I think I was just really confused on which one to find. Okay, so oh, okay. I remember you locked it. Okay, that sells by month, and you locked it to the month. What about the year to date? Because that really got me confused on.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
do
So
you go
the,
from to whatever?
yeah. Okay. So I did another invoice. So you're still going to do the A5, AH because you're still looking at the sales, right? You're still looking at the
Okay.
AC. So you're still going to be looking at that sales group, that AC group, right? You're still going to be
Okay.
looking at this column too. So first you want your sales, then you're going to do your group. And then from there you're
So
going to,
the same
what? And then from there you're going to lock it back into your B10. So that's the same as the first one, right?
okay.
This is where it gets a little different though. So your next criterion range is going to be your R5. So your R5, if you remember right, is the months, right?
Yes.
Your number months here. So this is where it gets a little tricky. So then you want it to be that month to be less than or equal to your
The
number
number
over
that you have.
here. Mhm.
I
So you're
see.
going to put that in quotation marks and then the
And then
and
you're gonna put
sign.
the and.
Right. And then you're going to go back and you're going to again do the T5 to TS, which was the year. And then your last one is going to be, so then I just linked it to G9, which is the year here because it automatically changes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you see a G9 there. And then on this one here, you're going to see a G9 minus 1.
That's what I did
Okay.
for my year though. But yeah.
Right. So does that make sense?
Yeah, I think it makes sense. I'm gonna try it and see if I get the same numbers as you do. And then the
Okay.
second table, you just do the same thing, except you're just looking
Average.
for the specific product, right?
Right, right. So basically what I did was I just copied this down and then I just I changed right here to AA instead of AC. And then I lined it with B20 instead of B10. So pretty much you can go in and just copy this whole thing down once you get done, paste it down here and just change just a few cells over.
So the cells that you're changing, it's just obviously you're locking in the product. And what
Right,
was the other one that you were changing?
I'm locking in the product. So I'm locking in the product on the, see where AA is? So it was AC on the other form. And then here you're going to lock it into, you're going to line it to this instead of this. Because remember up here I was locking it into, see AC was locking into B10. And on here we're doing AA and I'm locking into B20. And then B21,
Okay.
B22 type of a thing. And then you're still locking into the same year, you're still locking into everything. Everything else stays the same.
I have a lot of work ahead of me.
Because then well, once you get it, you can just copy and paste. So then when you copy paste down, you just change this to 21, 22, 23. You don't have to change anything else.
Okay.
And then to do this column, all you do is you just go in and add the just change the year thing so the line's right. C4 minus 1 is what I did. And then on this one, I link it to this one, so it's like G19 minus 1. You'll be surprised. Once you get this one done, the second one is really easy.
Yeah. Sounds like it. Okay. And then the average unit price,
Yeah,
you just do a.
I did an average if.
You did it off of the second. Okay.
Yeah, I did it. I didn't even go off of, yeah, I just did it completely off of the other one. Just a basic average if.
Okay.
And then the standard deviation, just make sure you do Control Shift Enter to lock it in.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay. Wow. Okay. You just did the regular, wait, you did the standard deviation if.
I did, well, standard deviation, and then I did if after it,
Oh, inside it. Okay.
inside of it, yeah.
Okay.
So I said if A5, because I took the A5 because that's where these are located, equals B25, B29, which is right here. Then I want it to give me the standard deviation of AE, which is their unit prices.
Okay. All right.
I think
I'm
that's
gonna
what
try
AE
it.
is. Yeah,
Let me see. Scroll up really quick.
sure.
I'm gonna take the class, and then when I do it, let me take a picture of. Well, let me actually just look at the values that you have, and then I'm going
Yeah.
to then tell
So,
you if I got the same thing or not.
okay. So here's June of 2017.
Yeah, I'll do the same. Hold on. I'll do the same, and then I'm gonna go to the class at 7 anyways. So if I end up finding anything that's different or something, I'll let you know. And then when I do mine, I'll let you know if I have the same numbers.
Yeah, let me know, because if I got the wrong values or did something wrong, will you let me know?
Yeah, yeah. If it's completely different, I'll let you know.
Okay. Text me.
I'm gonna try doing it now and then see what happens at the 7 o'clock class.
Okay. Okay. That sounds good. Yeah, I should probably go on just to see if my numbers are right. I'm just a little worried about it because I just don't feel comfortable with this one yet.
I think the video is really helpful, but I think it's kind of like, here's one time how to do this. Now do this huge project on it. And it's not how I learn well. So it takes me a second and a few times to like get it.
It just seems so much more complex.
It really is, because what they were kind of showing us was like here, find the female and then find the average GPAs, where this is like
Mm,
date specific. It's way more complicated than what they were showing.
yeah,
So
I think so too. It's like this one was really hard, I thought.
yeah, definitely one of the hardest ones, because I usually have like most of it done, or like, oh, I
Mm-hmm.
got it, or half of it. This
Mm-hmm.
is like I had almost nothing done.
Yeah, it was hard. Yeah. Yep. I think it was a lot harder than a lot of them are. So, well, hopefully I'm close. So, I hope it's right. I'm gonna be
I hope
upset
so
if it's
too.
really bad.
It's
I was
like after
hoping,
you've done all that work to do something wrong, that would suck. I would, yeah. But you
no, it's
usually
like,
have it right, so
well, I don't know because I, like you, I kind of went back and looked at his things and thought, well, it doesn't look, maybe I've done some, maybe I did a, like the reverse something in my, I don't know. I
yeah.
hope it's
It's
right.
it's hard not to second guess because you have nothing to compare it to.
I know, I know. So, did you need to see anything else?
No, I'm gonna get started on mine, and I'm definitely gonna attend the 7 o'clock one,
Okay,
and I'll let you know what I get. And
okay.
I'm gonna watch what he's gonna do and see what other questions other people have and what enlightenment he'll give us.
Okay, sounds good. I
So
might try to
after
get
I do
on.
mine, yeah, I'll compare it and let you know.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope you
Are we,
feel better.
thanks. Are we on for Thursday night?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't hear anything
Okay,
else from
I'm
anybody.
assuming so. So, okay, great. I'll be home
Yeah,
by
because
then.
we have another project due, so
I know, two this week. So, pivot tables. So,
fun.
all
We're
right.
almost
Well,
done though.
I know. Well, thank you.
Thank you, honey. I'll
Keep me
see you
posted.
Thursday.
Okay, sounds good. Bye.
Bye.